Hey everybody, welcome to Create with Joey. I'm Joey and I have a really cute fun fold to show you today. And it's been said by a good friend of mine, Julie Salva, that this is the world's easiest fun fold. So we're going to figure out if you think that's true or not. So when you jump on, make sure you say hello, let us know where you're from. Even if you're watching replay, I come back and check my comments, and some of the other people who watch come back and comment as well. So make sure you say hello. If you're watching on Facebook, welcome. Let me know. Actually, also let me know where you're watching from. So if you're watching on YouTube, let me know that you're watching on YouTube, and if you're watching on Facebook, let me know that. I'm moving my mouse around to find the comments. There's a lot of glare on my screen because I'm right in front of a window. The window is right there. And so I'm going to push. Oh, Julie's here, and Kelly Stallworth. Hi, Kelly. Yeah, long time no see. And Julie, you're back in Minnesota. Yay, good. Because it's warming up, isn't it? Today's a beautiful day in Lincoln, Nebraska. If you don't know where I'm from, that's where I am. I'm in the middle of the Midwest, and it's a beautiful day today. The sun is shining. It's supposed to actually get to 82. We'll see if it does or not. All right, my friends, so feel free to comment, jump in, make friends. Hi, Georgia from Central Austin. Wonderful. And you're watching on YouTube, and Kelly's watching on YouTube. Perfect. All right, good. I'm glad. I'm not seeing anybody saying they're watching on Facebook. That's always the tricky one. They changed their settings. Oops, sorry. I had to move the camera. They changed their settings, and I did everything I think I was supposed to do to get for it to be live on Facebook, but not 100% sure I got it all done. So hopefully, if Pam comes on, Pam is a regular watcher. If she comes on, she will let me know, because she checks both Facebook and YouTube just to help me. Okay, that's enough of that busyness. Let's go ahead and I'll put you down on my workspace. And the comments just disappeared. Hi, Connie. You are on Facebook. Perfect. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, my friends, as life would go, today we were going to make this card with this stamp set. This is called Seaside Wishes. And, whoops, supposed to go like that. And it's been on low inventory, but it's been on low inventory. Here, that's glaring a little bit. It's been on low inventory, for a week or so. So I thought, oh, probably at least get through one more day. So last night I checked just to be sure, and sure enough, the stamp set is sold out. So I hope if you like this that you already have it. Or you have a friend that'll let you borrow it because you can't buy it anymore. Connie, you're from Minnesota too. Oh, excellent. You and Julie, you're both our Minnesota girls today. Alrighty, but we are going to do this fun fold. So my friend Julie, as I said this is the world's easiest fun fold, and we're going to decide today if it is the world's easiest fun fold. So one thing I wanted to bring to your attention today, there are so many things that are on the last chance list, and this paper is one of them. It's called Seaside Friends of the Ocean. Oh, it's close. And I absolutely love this paper, and I had not used it yet, so we're going to use it today. This is one of my favorite prints out of it. It's just so pretty. It isn't on sale, but it is not going to be reorderable eventually because it will sell out because it's so cute. There is a matching stamp set that goes with these lobsters and these crabs, and they actually cut out, and it's also on last chance. I don't have that stamp set. I love this one with the multicolored waves. Let's see what else we got in here. Showed you that one, and then this one with the little starfish. So I love the lemon white twist, the combination of melon mambo, lemon white twist, and see what new ink color. What is this? See. Oh gosh, I'm having just a total blank. I'll think of it. Maybe one of you guys will jump in. Shy Shamrock is the darker one, but this is, oh, for Pete's sakes. All right, let me show you. Let me show you this card, though. All right, so here we go. World's Easiest Fun Fold. This piece is, so this is perfect for your 6x6 paper. Now, I showed you the 12x12, so I have cut this down, but I also have to show you some that's in 6x6. So this is cut. This is 5 3/4 across here, and then it is 5 1/4 this way. 5 1/4 this way. 5 3/4 this way, and I scored it in from this side at 1 3/4. So that's our fun fold. Now, what this fun fold is all about is actually showing off your designer series paper. So now, if you are a paper crafter that doesn't hang on to any pattern paper and that you use it all, then congratulations. That is not me. That is not most of the paper crafters I know. But if you do that, that's awesome. But if you've got a lot of paper and you want to get it, you know, use it, my friends. We need to cut our paper and use it. So here we go. That's how this is going to go. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Super easy, right? Okay, so now, well, actually, before we do the rest of it, let's go ahead and do our main image. So I switched. Okay, let me backtrack. I'm getting ahead of myself. So this Seaside Wishes Hybrid Embossing Folder, and what that means is it will emboss, or you can put this die in it and then put your paper in. I'll actually do that for you to see how that's, whoops, that's not right. I always get, you have to use the side that has the Stampin' Up! Logo on it. Just make sure you do that. Oh, okay, hang on. Connie is saying that my voice is cutting out. I'm going to fix that. I know it happened. Okay, be right back with you. Okay. I didn't find it on Facebook, coming good on YouTube. Okay, perfect. Now, you guys, I just plugged in both my phone and my laptop to our in-home internet, our Wi-Fi. I hadn't done that before, so it shouldn't be cutting out. Let me know if it's cutting out at all. Okay, so this is how this works, and then you run it through with your cardstock, and it both cuts and embosses at the same time. All right, and I do plan to show you that. And then this, it comes along with these dies as well. I did make a card with these just so you could see it. But my main focus for this card, since that stamp set's not available, is the Beach Day stamp set. We're going to use this today for our card. This is on sale. It was $20. Now it's $18. And these are all the cute little things that come with us. We're getting ready for summer, everyone. So if you're a person that enjoys summer and the beach, then this might be the one for you. And then there's all these dies. These are also on sale. We're not using any of these today because we are doing the world's easiest fun fold, and that's our point, is to show off the paper. So these were $34 and they're now $27.20. So there's a little, you can see that there's like a little, like a, what I want to say, lifeguard and lifeguard stand, ocean, can't talk today, and then all the other little things that go with this stamp set. So we're going to focus on this today for our card. All right, so now we've got that going. So let's go ahead and do our main focal point. So I'm just cutting a big circle, punching it. You do not need a die cutting machine to make this card. So but you do need a circle punch or some kind of a shape punch so you can put your greeting on it. Now I'm going to start actually with the umbrella in this set, and we're going to get the umbrella on it and then work our greeting around it. So we're going to start with Summer Splash. Why couldn't I think of that? The whole ocean thing I'm trying to do today. And oh, Debbie, thank you for sharing. Debbie always shares it. Yeah, and that goes for everyone. If you take the time to hit the share button, I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you being with me. Just watching, spending your time with me. I don't take that for granted. I know you're busy and time is valuable. So I really appreciate it very much. Okay, so let's go and keep going with this. Let's do the greeting here. And we're going to switch to Mellow Mambo ink. So this is Mellow Mambo. Just inking this up. And hey guys, if you're not following my Facebook page, it's Create with Joey. And YouTube, I've been struggling to get my description of my site changed. So right now, you can find me at Joey Hartman, JoeyHartman, comma, Stampin' Up. I was trying to change it the other night, and it wanted verification that it was me. I was trying to change it to Create with Joey, because people have looked for me and can't find me, and that's exasperating. So this is Lemon Lime Twist, and these are little tiny, I don't know if you can see them. They're little tiny seashells. Now I know we're taking a little bit of liberty with the color here. And we're not using sand, a color of sand for our sand, but I wanted to bring in the Lemon Lime Twist that's in the designer paper. So these little guys are going to be down at the bottom here of our greeting in Lemon Lime Twist. So can you see that? Okay, it's super simple. Got that all stamped. And now we're going to go ahead and put that on, put the rest of our card together. Alrighty, so now here's the beauty of this. So this, why this is the world's best fun folder is because it shows off your designer series paper. I know I already mentioned that, and today we're using the Ocean Friends, so what we said this was paper. And then I'll show you, I made a bunch of other cards with it this morning to just, I use different stamp sets, some things that are retiring, some things that aren't retiring. Let's put this here. Now on the inside here, okay, so I forgot to tell you about this. This is 5.5 this way and 3 3/4 this way. Let me double check that. 5, I'm going to make sure, 5.5 by 4. I probably said that wrong. So 5.5 by 4. There's a lot of 3/4 on this card, and I got mixed up, so ignore that. All right, here's the inside, and the inside and the DSP are both the same size. So this is 2.5 this way and 3 3/4 this way. So 2.5 this way and 3 3/4 this way. Both your DSP and then your inside of your card. So this is going to go on the inside. We're sending sunshine your way. And I'm pretty sure I had another greeting for the inside, didn't I? Hang on, let me look at my card and see. Oh, I know why. Wishing you a beautiful day. I know why I didn't put it on, because I was scrambling. Whoops, I better leave that so you know what's going on. I might have had too much coffee this morning. It threw me off last night because I was just checking actually before I went to bed to make sure that the Seaside Wishes stamp set was still available, and then when I saw it wasn't, then I couldn't keep my mind quiet. I was like, okay, what am I going to do tomorrow? I'm not going to show something people can't buy. That just makes everyone frustrated. We're going to put enjoyed today. It's out of our same stamp set that we're using. Let's see. I want to make sure This doesn't look, oh, I know why it's slanted, so it's not, I have to look at the, sorry, I'm probably getting my head in here. Trying to get it lined up straight on my block. Because the printing is slanted, that's what I was trying to say. Let's go ahead and stamp this in Summer Splash. One of my helpers was here yesterday. I have two that come pretty regularly, and she works in a school, and she was saying there's like only, after this week, there's only a few more weeks of school. I'm like, it's not even warm yet. I mean, today it is warm, but let's go ahead and let's do a little sand at the bottom of this card too. Well, it's not just sand, it's seashells and sand. Let's go ahead with that. I'm like, oh my gosh, how can school, oops. There we go. There is an up and a down to, well, I think there's an up and a down to this. Put a little bit there. There we go. Oh, maybe we need a little bit more. We got a beach ball? Hey, we've got a beach ball. Let's do a pink Mambo beach ball on the inside of our card. Let's keep that where we can see it. And let me grab the pink. Hi, Pam. You're getting ready for Easter? Oh, Georgia. Georgia's wants us to put some DSP on the inside. You know, I didn't even think of it. You know why? Because I've got so many DSP going. So that was the other thing I wanted to say. When you do this fun fold, you need to have 3 colors that coordinate. Now, for those of you that, you know, that this would make you crazy, then you could use one of these on this panel. But I think to make Georgia happy so she sleeps tonight and doesn't keep thinking about the bare inside of this card, we might go ahead and pull out some more of the Designer Series paper. Oops, we want this to go this way. So she wants DSP on this side. So we could do either the pink. Let's do, we won't mix up our colors any more than we already have. So let me grab a piece of DSP, and we remember now, I'm trying to remember that this is 2.5 by 3 3/4. So let's try and think how I want to cut this. 2.5 by 3 3/4. This 3 3/4 is going to go this way. I'm trying not to cut up this whole piece of paper. Let's go this way, 3 3/4, so that I could have 2 insides if I do another card. But I just love this paper. I'm really sad I didn't use it sooner. What did I say, 2.5? Yeah, 2.5. Now we could go this way, and then when we open it, it matches all the inside. Or we could go this way, so when they open it, it goes this way. What do you think? Do you think we want the pink on the inside or the sea people? Not people, but you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and, while you're answering, it takes a minute for you to type something in and then for Facebook to show it. Let's go ahead and put this one down. So that's the only thing about this paper, or this card. You have to be ready to cut up your paper. My friends, listen, you will buy more paper. You can buy more paper. And this one's not on sale, but it's on, you know, it's on last chance, so it won't be here forever. And then let's go ahead and put our greeting on. Now what I did to give this a little bit more pizzazz is I just punched another circle, same circle. This is a 2 3/8 inch, 2 3/8, yeah, 2 3/8 inch circle for the back. Julie wants the pink. Georgia wants the sea creatures. Pam wants the pink. Okay, so far pink is winning. So let me know. You still have time to vote, but you don't have too much longer. I'm just going to have the pink stick out just a little bit like that. And then let's put some dimensionals on this little piece. And that, my friends, is the world's easiest fun fold. Now you have to let me know if you think that's right or not. I've got a lot more samples to show you because this morning I thought, well, let's just see if this is the world's easiest fun fold, because my original idea I couldn't really do. So I made a bunch of other ones so you could see it. So sending sunshine your way. I think it's so cute though. And there are a lot of seas, you know, kind of ocean themed stamp sets out there. Okay, pink. Can't go wrong with either. Julie's saying you can do either one. Okay, one more chance. Here is the way it's going to open. Or here is the way it's going to open. Oh, I think I kind of like the pink too. Let's do pink. It could go, as Julie says, we could go either way. So if you are going to make this card and you have this paper, then you might want to go with the sea creatures, but we're going to go with the pink. All right, so Georgia, are you happy with our card that we have DSP and no blank panels? You know, I didn't even think about that when I was making these cards. Okay, my friends, now I'm going to go through a few more things with you. I do want to show you how, let's see if I want to show you, let's see. I want to show you how this embossing folder works because I also have another card. So this is the other one that I made. So this is our simple one that we did pretty quickly, and then this one I used the embossing folders that I showed you about. Now I don't have the one, I've got my double-sided tape on here to hold this closed when I took photos of it, so let me pull that off. Sorry about the behind the scenes, and then I ripped that out. I'll have to put something on top of that now. Oh well, that's the way the past 2 days have gone, to be honest. So here's the same paper, and then I used the sand dollars and the starfish, and then that's that paper. But I do want to show you how to do this embossing folder with the die. My words are not catching up with my brain today. All right, let me grab that piece of, I had a whole sheet of pink to do this on. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so now we know that the label of Stampin' Up is on that side, and so the cutting side is up. Then we're gonna put our paper down there too, because that's the side that's gonna cut. Then close it like this. Let me grab my die cutting machine. I'm going to be very close to the camera, so sometimes that causes it to go blurry, but you'll be able to tell what I'm doing, I think. So there we go. I'm going to put it in. As you can see, that's the blade side down. Now always put it in with your folded edge first, so that it squeezes out the air. Oops, wait a minute. Nope, I've got too much on here. You don't need those two layers. Okay, so let's go. Well, maybe you do. What am I doing here? No, what's going on? Hold on. Why isn't this cutting? Oh, yeah. I knew I had it here. You need your gray one for your hybrid embossing folder. So here we go. This is what we wanted. There we go. And then voila. Isn't that beautiful? So now all the sand dollars, let's see if you can see this. Yeah, it looks like you can. The sand dollars are all embossed and cut at the same time. Think about how cool that is. I do love this embossing folder. I also love the stamp set that goes with this, but we don't have that option for purchasing today. By the way, remember that now there's a new purchasing special going on. Well, it's not new purchasing. My words today. I hope you hope you're bearing with me. The words are not coming out. We have a new rewards program. So every time you spend $20, you get some rewards that are added to your account. So what I did yesterday when I was fooling around with this, so I just cut out a bunch of things with the dies. Here's the pretty starfish. I did those with sparkly glimmer paper. And I'll have these then for more cards. That's how I do it. I just keep them, usually not in this big of a bag. I usually actually put them in a stamp case, but I was in a hurry because I wanted to make sure I had this card done. But this is this. It's a really fun fold, but as always, looks impressive. Yes, it is impressive. And let me show you some other things that I made using this fun fold. And so I think I can verify that my friend Julie is right, that this is the world's easiest fun fold. So let me show you some other things I've made here. If I get all my cards. I had a whirlwind morning. No, wait a minute. I've got more cards than this. Hang on. I haven't seen all my cards. Oh, well, I'll show you what I've got. Okay. Now, for this card, I used a lot of things that are retiring. So I don't know if you can see that sending lots of love. I probably should have stamped. That's peach pie stamped off once. I probably could have stamped it off twice, even more. Same as this card, our original card, wherever that is. Same as this one. Oh, we didn't put any gems on this. What the heck? That doesn't work. For the gems on this, I'm going to show you a new one. So these are let's see what these are called. Something about C, I think. No, Shades of Green Hexagon. Okay, so these are coming in the new catalog. So if you're a demonstrator, you can order these now. We're not ready for that one. But if you want to join Stampin' Up, you can order all the things, not all the things, but the things that are available for pre-order, you can order now. Let's see, let's put one big, they say that there's shades of green, but to me, there's a lot of blue in these greens. Let's put one there. And then let's do a green one. This looks like lemon lime twist. Put that up there. And then maybe another blue one. These are really pretty. I bought as many as I could. They limit us to how many we can buy originally. Didn't that turn out cute? You need to make a template for this fun fold. Yeah, Julie, you should do that. And I meant to say earlier, too, that I will send the tutorial for this card to my email, to my newsletter subscribers. So if you aren't subscribed, there is a link in the description of the video because I set that all up yesterday. Okay, so that's that one. We'll come back to that. Now, this one was made with our Hooray for Surprises stamp set. I really like the stamp set. It has flowers, a birthday cake, or it could be a wedding cake. And then this little heart that I used today. It's got a birthday greeting. Anyway, this was $20. It's now $16, so it's on sale. And then the dies, these dies, I'm not going to make these today, but they have, because we're going to go through a lot of products today. So I can show you, so you don't miss anything that's on sale. These are really great dies. They have this little tab on them. So when you put them through your die cutting machine, it kind of cuts like a serrated edge, and then you put a message underneath it, and then this little tab, the person pulls it up to open up to see what the greeting is. So that's why it's called Hooray for Surprises. These are marked way down, you guys. So these were $32, and now they're $12.80. I'll give you the number on that. I forgot to write it on. It's That's blurry, isn't it? 162857. And I'll put these up on my blog. Again, they're not there because I was really scrambling today, but I just said sending lots of love. And I wasn't sure how I was going to use this, so I didn't put an inside greeting on that one. Okay, so those are all on sale. This paper is on sale as well. It is called, go through, it is called Refreshed Beauty. And it's another thing that I bought and didn't use yet. So again, I'm using up my paper on these cards. Well, that does not go with that paper. Okay, but this is Refreshed Beauty, and it's got lemon lime twist, daffodil delight, peach pie, pumpkin pie, and did I say lemon? And flirty flamingo. Lots of my favorite colors are in here. This owl one is so pretty. And then this is kind of a holly leaf, which is kind of interesting. And so these are the flirty flamingo ones. And then I showed you that one. And there's then this one that has peach pie and flirty flamingo. And then the back is like oak leaves and like fall. I think this paper is so pretty, and I didn't use it. So I'm using it today. And I hope to make more cards like that. So again, this is our card we made with that one. And that one is called, let me give you that again. I don't want to show you and then not tell you how to get it. So it's Refreshed Beauty. And the number is 166259. 166259. There we go. Hi, Wendy. Winnipeg. Yay. Hi, Kathy Sanford. I'm happy you're here. Good to see you. Okay, so there's that one. Now, I've got some more to show you here. My niece needed, I got a message from my niece. And she said, can you make me a wedding shower, a wedding card, or a wedding shower, yeah, bridal shower, wedding card. They were all three wedding related. So I don't know that anybody's asked me to make a bridal shower card before, but I pulled this out. So this, I used these two things. So I used the Pocket Thoughts, which is also leaving us. The stamp set must not be on sale because I don't have that marked. But then because I remember this for the wedding. So it's got this little ring and these little hearts and lots of love and yay for you. So I thought, okay, this might be good for this card. And then I used the Cute as Can Be paper. So this is this one, lots of love. And I figured a cake's okay for a shower. And then yay for you. And I did put a gift card holder on the inside. And look, it fits perfectly. So you can put your gift card in it. So you could do wedding, you could do graduation. Again, this is Pocket Thoughts. 163547. And I think it was only the dies that are on sale, and the dies make these three pockets, a really big one, then a really small one, and this might be for a scrapbook page, and then the one for a regular gift card holder. So that's that. Just kind of giving you a brief overview of all these cards. So this is Cute as Can Be paper, okay, with Pocket Thoughts. Alrighty, that's that one. Got two here. Then we've got our original one, which I don't think I'm going to put out because you can't buy those things, but all these things you can still buy. Okay, and then I have, let's see, what else have I got? This is the one we made today. And then my last one I have to show you, so this is a new product, Tommy. There's a lot of patterns going on. As I said, you have to make sure that whatever you fold over here is going to go with the rest of your DSP, and then another choice for the front. So this might be a little wild, but this is one of my niece's wedding cards I'm going to give her for her friend, whoever is. So I used something new coming. I used pretty florals for the for the flowers here. And then I use beautiful motifs for the wishing you love and happiness that lasts a lifetime. These both are coming. Yes, Julie just made the comment that it's always sad to see things retiring, and it is. I mean, I know we're not supposed to get attached to inanimate objects, but it is kind of sad because I haven't even used this paper. And then I love Seaside Wishes, a stamp set, and then it's already gone. But these other things are everything you see here is available still. And most of it's marked down, at least for the dies. All right, my friends, you have to say, yay or nay. Did we do the world's easiest fun fold? Or are we still need to work on what the easiest fun fold is? This is the original one with Seaside Wishes, so we'll throw that out because you can't buy any of that, but everything else you can buy. So let me know in the comments if we really did make it to the world's easiest fun fold. Okay, I'm gonna see what you're saying and see if I missed any comments. Got to get this going here. I've got on my face and checking the comments. See if I missed. Can sea creatures use that as the card closing do on the bottom of the left corner to keep it all closed? Oh, so Connie's saying, yeah, so she's saying, like in this corner, if you put, like, you know what you could do? You could put one of those smaller sand dollars down here. And with a dimensional right here, and you could tuck the corner into it that would stay closed. That's a good idea. Really good idea. If I'd seen that earlier, we would have gone ahead and do it. And Georgia, okay, just checking comments. All right, Kathy, you love this fun fold. You'll have to watch the replay. Yes, you'll have to. And then I think you are. If you're not on my if you're not on my email list, just make sure you subscribe. Lately I've been sending out my tutorials. Oh gosh, I'm holding the cards down. This is what I was trying to say. I probably wasn't even show you what I think Georgia was saying is if you like put something down here. It's backwards in the camera. Here on the open end. So over here, oh gosh, here, with a dimensional here, and then maybe another circle. As I said, on the sand dollar one, you could probably just put one of the smaller sand dollars down here. Gosh, it's so backwards, it's odd. This is up there. This corner, wrong. This corner. A little sand dollar or something else here to keep it closed, what she's saying. And I think that would be really cute too. Alrighty, so I will send this out on Sunday, the tutorial for this. I will post the rest on my blog at createwithjoey.com. Thanks for being here. Make sure you subscribe if you're on YouTube, and even if you're on Facebook, jump on over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more videos. And I'm not saying telling me definitively that we did have the world's easiest fun fold, so I hope you'll continue to write that comment and say, I don't think this is the world's easiest fun fold, or yeah, I think we do have the world's easiest fun fold. Okay, thanks so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, hi, Julie. Oh, one more thing. She said, thank you. You're very welcome. See you next time. Bye-bye.